Latest news. Click source for more details.
Trump taps envoy for Greenland. U.S. President Donald Trump has appointed Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry as a special envoy to Greenland to secure strategic interests and mineral resources. Despite the appointment, Denmark and Greenland maintain that the territory is not for sale and remains under Danish sovereignty. Florida peace talks aim for an end to Ukraine war. Negotiators from the U.S., Russia, and Ukraine met in Florida this weekend to discuss a 20-point peace plan proposed by the Trump administration. While American officials described the sessions as productive, the Kremlin expressed skepticism, noting that current proposals do not yet meet their primary security requirements. Israel approves 19 new West Bank settlements. The Israeli Security Cabinet has greenlit the construction of 19 new settlements in the occupied West Bank, drawing sharp international criticism. Critics argue the move is a major breach of international law and poses a significant obstacle to a future two-state solution. China hits EU dairy with heavy tariffs. China's Commerce Ministry has announced a 42.7% provisional tariff on European Union dairy products, including milk and cheese. This economic move escalates trade tensions between Beijing and Brussels, following earlier EU measures against Chinese electric vehicles. U.S. forces seize Venezuelan oil tankers. The U.S. Coast Guard has intensified its blockade in the Caribbean, intercepting a third tanker suspected of carrying sanctioned Venezuelan oil within 2 weeks. President Trump ordered the crackdown to cut off funding for the Maduro government, which has condemned the seizures as international piracy. Moscow car bomb kills top Russian general. Lieutenant General Fanil Sarvarov was killed by a car bomb in Moscow, sparking a high-level investigation into suspected Ukrainian special forces involvement. The assassination highlights ongoing security vulnerabilities within the Russian capital as the conflict continues to spill across borders. Gaza no longer faces famine. WHO says? The World Health Organization has declared that Gaza is no longer in a state of famine following the October ceasefire agreement. However, officials warned that the situation remains extremely fragile due to massive infrastructure destruction and continued restrictions on humanitarian aid. Thailand and Cambodia resume border clashes. Heavy artillery fire and airstrikes have broken out along the disputed border between Thailand and Cambodia, killing at least 53 people and displacing nearly 1 million. Southeast Asian foreign ministers are holding emergency meetings in Malaysia to prevent the conflict from escalating further. Gold prices surged to historic peak. The global price of gold reached an all-time high of over $4,383 per ounce amid widespread economic volatility and geopolitical uncertainty. Investors are flocking to the precious metal as a safe haven, while major world powers face intensifying trade disputes. Deadly bus crash kills 16 in Indonesia. A passenger bus lost control and overturned on a toll road in central Java, resulting in at least 16 fatalities and dozens of critical injuries. Authorities are investigating mechanical failure as the cause of the tragedy, which has reignited concerns over regional transport safety standards.